Tutorial about how the Cengage modules work for week 4. So obviously you're first going to want to scroll down to week 4, and then to get into the module you're just going to go ahead and click on the Cengage link and wait for it to load. Perfect. So once it's loaded, you're going to go ahead and hit Start Assignment Now. Awesome. And yours will start right here. And you're going to see 3 different screens. You're going to have your reading, which is going to be your left screen. Once this loads, you'll have 2 more screens. You'll have your sandbox here, and then you'll have your visualization here. So these are interactive labs, and the way that they work is you're going to read through what basic syntax is, and then you're going to scroll down, and once you're done reading you can go ahead and hit this button that'll take you to the next step, and then they're going to have you actually interact with your sandbox and see what that does to your web browser. So your sandbox is where you're going to actually be typing in your HTML. Your web browser is what is it's going to show you what that HTML would actually look like on a web browser. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to establish our document type. Our document type is what lets our web browser know what it's looking at, which in this case is a website, right? An HTML website. It's not just text. So in order to do that, I'm going to see that my task is to add the doc type to the top of my file. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to type in, there it is, it pops up right there, doc type, HTML. Perfect. Once I've done that, I have to hit this green button right here. So yours is probably white. This is what actually gives you your grade. So unless you see a green check mark here, then your grade isn't actually going to be complete. So make sure that you hit this button right here. If it's green, then you did a good job. If it's not green, then you did something wrong. And here it says great job, but if I got it wrong, right, if something was missing and I hit this green button, it would say something's wrong, right? And it would say make sure you have the exclamation point, right? Make sure it looks just like this. So I can look at mine and see, okay, it's missing the exclamation point. So I'm going to do that. And now when I hit it, there you go, perfect. It'll give me my grade. So this one only has 4 different tasks, right? I can go on to my next one, and I can see now that my tasks change. So I can see, again, read through this, right? It's not going to make sense if you don't actually read what they're asking you to do and just skip to the tasks. I'm doing that just because I've already read them, and I just want to show you guys, what you're actually going to be doing. So read through how to set up your HTML, and then go to your tasks, and you'll see that your task will tell you that you want to add your HTML tags after your doc type. So I'm going to go in after, and I'm going to type in my HTML tabs. I'm going to close it, which is really important. And then I can see it's graded it for me. So you're going to keep going until you have all of these done. And in this one, you don't actually have to worry too much about the web browser, but if I were to start adding things like paragraphs, which you will in the second Cengage module, and type in hello, I could then refresh my web browser and I can see, awesome, I've actually made a website. It's very boring and very basic. All it is it says the word hello, but a website that has nothing but the word hello, this is what it looks like, right? This is what I would upload onto the internet. A browser would read this and say, okay, there's nothing on this website but the word hello. But I could go to, like www.hello.com if that was my domain, and I would see this, right? It would just be the word hello. So these are the building blocks of creating a website from code, and we're not going to be doing too much of this in WordPress. where it's more of like a drag and drop system, but you'll at least get to know and see some of the coding behind the things that you're doing. So you're just going to be doing very basic ones for this Cengage module, and you will have, sorry, wrong course. You'll have the HTML document, which is setting things up, formatting text, which will be text on our page, and then popular elements, which are just 3 basic ways that we can incorporate elements like quotes or lists onto our web page. So those are the 3 different Cengage modules and how to run through them for this week.